Good morning, student. We are studying the chapter elements of group 16, 17 and 18. We are studying about elements of group 17 elements, and now our next point is chlorine. Chlorine was discovered in 1774 by Scheele by the action of hydrogen chloride on manganese dioxide. In 1810, Davy established its elementary nature and suggested the name chlorine on account of its color. In Greek, chloros means greenish yellow. Preparation of chlorine. Chlorine can be prepared by the oxidation of hydrochloric acid with any of the following oxidizing agent. First one, from manganese dioxide. When manganese dioxide is heated with hydrochloric acid, then it gives chlorine, and the reaction is MnO2 plus 4 moles of hydrochloric acid. It gives MnCl2 plus Cl2 plus twice H2O. Second one is from potassium permanganate. When potassium permanganate is reacts with hydrochloric acid, then it gives chlorine. Chlorine can also be prepared by the action of concentrated sulfuric acid on a mixture of sodium chloride, that means common salt, and manganese dioxide. The reaction takes place vigorously. Manufacture of chlorine. First one, Deacon's process. Chlorine is manufactured by the oxidation of hydrogen chloride gas by the atmospheric oxygen in the presence of copper chloride as a catalyst at 723 Kelvin. That means 4 moles of hydrochloric acid is reacts with chlorine in presence of a catalyst gives 2 moles of chlorine plus 2 moles of water. Second one is by electrolytic process. By the electrolysis of brine, that means concentrated sodium chloride solution, chlorine is liberated at the anode. Chlorine is obtained by the electrolysis of brine solution. Chlorine is liberated at anode. It is also obtained as a byproduct in many chemical industries. Physical properties of chlorine. Chlorine is a greenish yellow gas having pungent and suffocating odor. It is poisonous in nature. It can be easily liquefied into a greenish yellow liquid which boils at 293 Kelvin. It dissolves in water to give chlorine water. It is 2 to 5 times heavier than air. Now, chemical properties of chlorine. Chlorine reacts with number of metals and non-metals to form chlorides. First one, reaction with aluminium. When aluminium is reacts with chlorine, then it gives aluminium trichloride. That is twice Al plus thrice Cl2. It gives 2 moles of aluminium trichloride, twice AlCl3. Then when sodium is reacts with chlorine, then there is formation of sodium chloride, twice Na plus Cl2, it gives twice NaCl. Then twice Fe plus thrice Cl2, it gives twice FeCl3. Reaction with non-metals. When chlorine reacts with non-metals, then there is formation of their chlorides. For example, phosphorus reacts with chlorine, then there is formation of phosphorus trichloride. Sulfur reacts with chlorine, then there is formation of its chloride. It has great affinity for hydrogen. That means chlorine, when reacts with hydrogen, then there is formation of its chloride. It reacts with hydrogen and compounds containing hydrogen to form hydrogen chloride. For example, H2 plus Cl2, it gives twice HCl. Second reaction is H2S plus Cl2. It gives twice HCl plus S. That means when hydrogen sulfide is reacts with chlorine, then there is formation of hydrogen chloride and sulfur. Then with excess of ammonia, chlorine gives nitrogen and ammonium chloride, whereas the excess chlorine nitrogen trichloride explosive is formed. That means when 8 moles of ammonia is reacts with 3 moles of chlorine, chlorine is excess, then there is formation of nitrogen trichloride and plus 3 moles of HCl. And when ammonia is excess, that means 8 moles of ammonia plus 3 moles of chlorine, then there is formation of ammonium chloride NH4Cl. With cold and dilute alkalis, chlorine produces a mixture of chlorine and hypochlorite, but with hot and concentrated alkalis, it gives chloride and chlorate. For example, when 2 moles of sodium hydroxide is reacts with chlorine, sodium hydroxide is cold and dilute. Then it gives NaCl plus twice NaOCl, sodium hypochlorite and water. When hot and concentrated sodium is reacts with chlorine, then there is formation of 5 moles of sodium chloride and 1 mole of NaClO3, that means sodium chlorate plus 3 moles of water. Next reaction is where chlorine is reacts with dry slaked lime, that means calcium hydroxide. Then it gives bleaching powder. That means 2 moles of calcium hydroxide is reacts with 2 moles of chlorine. Then there is formation of CaOCl2, bleaching powder plus CaCl2 plus twice HCl. Chlorine oxidizes ferrous to ferric, sulfide to sulfate and sulfur dioxide to sulfuric acid and iodine to iodic acid. For example, that means oxidizing properties of chlorine. For example, 2 moles of ferrous sulfate plus H2SO4 plus chlorine, it gives ferric sulfate Fe2SO4 thrice plus twice HCl. Then second example is Na2SO3. Sodium sulfite when reacts with chlorine and water, then it gives Na2SO4 sodium sulfate plus twice HCl. Then sulfur dioxide reacts with chlorine and water, then there is formation of sulfuric acid and hydrogen chloride. When iodine is reacts with 6 moles of water and 5 moles of chlorine, then there is formation of twice HiO3, iodic acid and 10 moles of HCl. Chlorine reacts with hydrocarbons and gives substitution products with saturated hydrocarbons and addition products with unsaturated hydrocarbons. For example, when methane is reacts with chlorine, then there is formation of methyl chloride. This reaction takes place in presence of ultraviolet light. When ethene C2H4, that means CH2 double bond CH2, is reacts with chlorine at room temperature, then there is formation of C2H4Cl2, that is 1,2-dichloroethane. Uses of chlorine. Chlorine is used for purification and sterilizing of drinking water. Second one, for bleaching wood pulp required for manufacture of paper and rayon, bleaching cotton and textiles. Bleaching property of chlorine requires the presence of moisture for bleaching. It liberates nascent oxygen from water, which is responsible for its oxidizing and bleaching property. That means when chlorine reacts with water, then hydrogen chloride and HOCl is formed and then nascent oxygen is formed. Chlorine bleaches vegetable matter or colored organic matter in the presence of moisture to colorless matter. That means organic colored matter plus nascent oxygen, it gives colorless organic matter. For the extraction of gold and platinum. Then third use is in the manufacture of dyes, drugs and compounds such as carbon tetrachloride, chloroform, DDT, refrigerants, etc. Then next is preparation of poisonous gases such as phosgene, tear gas, mustard gas, etc. Now, interhalogen compounds. We have seen that all halogen molecules are diatomic. They form binary compounds with dihydrogen. With oxygen, they form oxyacids, and with halogens, they form interhalogen compounds. Although all halogens belong to the same group, they have different electronegativities. Due to this difference in electronegativity, two or more halogen atoms combine to form species which may be ionic or neutral, and the neutral molecules are called as interhalogen compounds. For example, ClF, BrF3. And interhalogen compounds is compared, that means interhalogen compounds are formed by combination of atoms of different halogens. The interhalogen compounds is regarded as the halide of the more electronegative halogen. A given halogen forms an interhalogen compound only with the halogen having lesser electronegativity. The compound of one halogen with the other are called as interhalogen or interhalogen compounds. The main reason for their formation is the large electronegativity and the size differences between the different halogens. Taking A is the less electronegative and B is the more electronegative halogen. They are divided into 4 types. The general properties of these interhalogen compounds. Largest halogen always serves the central atom. The highest interhalogen compound, that is IF7, is obtained with iodine, the largest halogen attached to the small one. The bonds in interhalogen compounds are essentially covalent due to little electronegativity difference between different halogens. Thermal stability decreases as the size difference decreases and increases as the polarity of the bond increases. Thus, is thermally more stable as compared to IBr. They ionize in solutions or in the liquid state. Hydrolysis of interhalogen compounds always produces a halide ion derived from the smaller halogen and oxyhalide derived from larger halogen. The interhalogen compounds are strong oxidizing agents and are dimagnetic in nature. Largest number of interhalogens are formed by fluorine due to its smaller size and higher electronegativity or oxidizing power. They are more reactive than the component halogens except fluorine due to weakness of the covalent bond between two dissimilar electronegative elements. The structure of interhalogen compounds have, for example, IF3, CIF3, BRF3 has distorted trigonal bipyramidal, that means DsP3 hybridized structures, or T-shaped due to lone pairs in equatorial positions. ICl3 is dimeric, I2Cl6 has a planar structure. IF5 have distorted octahedral, that means D2sp3 hybridization, or square pyramidal due to lone pair in one of the axial positions. IF7 have pentagonal bipyramidal, that means D3sp3 hybridization structures. Preparation of these interhalogen compounds. First one, interhalogen compounds can be prepared by the direct combination or by action of halogens on lower interhalogen compounds. First one is when chlorine is reacts with fluorine at 523 Kelvin in copper vessel, then there is formation of twice ClF. Then next one is when chlorine is reacts with fluorine at 573 Kelvin, then it gives twice ClF3. Third one is when iodine is 1 mole of iodine is reacts with 1 mole of chlorine, then there is formation of twice ICl. Next one, when iodine is reacts with 3 moles of chlorine, then there is formation of twice ICl3. Fifth one, when bromine, 1 mole of bromine is reacts with 3 moles of fluorine, then there is formation of 2 moles of BrF3. Then sixth one is when 1 mole of bromine is reacts with 5 mole of fluorine, then there is formation of 2 BrF5. General characteristic of interhalogen compounds. The compound is considered as the halide of halogen. For example, ClF. Here the halogen having larger size is chlorine. It is more electropositive than fluorine and hence the interhalogen compound is named as chlorine monofluoride. Interhalogen compounds have even number of atoms 2, 4, 6, 8. The properties of interhalogen compounds are generally intermediate between those of the halogens from which they are made. The central halogen exhibits different oxidation states in different interhalogen compounds. Interhalogen compounds are diamagnetic in nature. They are volatile solids or liquids at 298 Kelvin except ClF, which is a gas. Their physical properties are intermediate between those of constituent halogens except that their melting point and boiling point are a little higher than expected. Their chemical reactions can be compared with the individual halogens. In general, interhalogen compounds are more reactive than halogens, except fluorine. This is because XX bond in interhalogens is weaker than XX bond in halogens except fluorine-fluorine bond. All these undergo hydrolysis giving halide ion derived from the smaller halogen and a hypohalite ion. Structure of these interhalogen compounds. First one is ClF3. ClF3. It has T-shaped structure. Second one is IF7. IF7. It has pentagonal bipyramidal structure. Uses of these interhalogen compounds. Interhalogen compounds can be used as non-aqueous solvent. Interhalogen compounds are very useful fluorinating agents. ClF3 and BrF3 are used for the production of uranium hexafluoride in the enrichment of uranium 235. Now group 18 elements. Group 18 elements are inert gases which constitute helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. They are also called as noble gases. Group 18 element constitutes element from helium to radon. All of them are monoatomic gases. These are called inert gases because of their chemical inertness. Now these gases on account of their analogy with gold and platinum. These are also known as aerogens because they are present in the air or rare gases because of their low abundance in their air. Out of these gases, only radon is radioactive. As such, it does not occur in the atmosphere but has been prepared by disintegration of radium. The longest lived natural isotope of radon has a half-life of only 3.8 days. Helium was the first of the noble gas to be discovered. Janssen and Lockyer in 1868 observed a bright yellow line in the solar spectrum which was attributed to helium by Franklin and Lockyer. Discovery of argon. Argon was discovered by Lord Rayleigh and Ramsay in 1894. Occurrence and relative abundance of these group 18 elements. Except radon, which is radioactive, all noble gases are present in the atmosphere throughout the universe in the free state to the extent of 1% by volume. The relative abundances of other noble gases in the atmosphere are helium is 5.24 into 10 raised to minus 4, neon 1.82 into 10 raised to minus 3, argon 0.934, then krypton 1.14 into 10 raised to minus 4, xenon 8.70 into 10 raised to minus 6% by volume. Neon, argon, krypton and xenon are isolated from liquid air by repeated fractionation. Helium is however cheaply manufactured from natural gas, while radon is obtained by radioactive disintegration of radium. Electronic physical properties of this group 18 elements. Electronic configuration. All these noble gases except helium have 8 electrons in closed state. Electronic configuration, that is ns2 np6, where n is equal to 2 to 7. Helium however has only 2 electrons and hence its electronic configuration is 1s2. The stable shell closed electronic configuration of these elements is responsible for their chemical inertness. Neon has electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Argon has atomic number 18. Its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. Krypton has atomic number 36. Its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d10, 4s2, 4p6. Xenon has atomic number 54. Its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d10, 4s2, 4p6, 4d10, 5s2, 5p6. Radon has atomic number 86 and its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d10, 4s2, 4p6, 4d10, 4f14, 5s2, 5p6, 5d10, 6s2, 6p6. Periodic properties of these elements, atomic and ionic radii. Atomic radii increases down the group with increase in atomic number. Atomic radii of inert gases are highest in their respective periods. This is due to the reason that noble gases have only one van der Waals radii while others have covalent radii. Covalent radii by definition are smaller than van der Waals radii. As we move down the group from neon to radon, the size of the noble gases further increases primarily due to increase in the number of shells. Ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpies of noble gases are highest in their respective periods due to their stable electronic configuration. However, as we move down the group, the ionization enthalpies decreases from helium to radon. This is because of increase in atomic radii and screening effect down the group. Gain enthalpy. Electron gain enthalpy of noble gases is 0. This is because of the completely filled orbitals of all atoms of the noble gases which do not practically accept electrons due to extra stability associated with them. Melting and boiling points. Melting and boiling points of noble gases are quite low as compared to other elements of comparable atomic masses due to weak van der Waals forces of attraction, which hold the atoms together in the liquid and in the solid state. Further, the melting points and boiling points of these gases show regular increase from helium to radon due to an increase in the magnitude of the van der Waals forces of attraction as the size of the atom increases. Solubility. These gases are sparingly soluble in water. Argon is comparatively more soluble as compared to nitrogen and oxygen. The solubility in water is due to dipole-induced dipole interaction, which increase with increasing size of the gas, and thus the solubility increases down the group from helium to xenon. Monoatomic nature. Noble gases exist only in monoatomic state due to the non-availability of unpaired electrons. The ratio of their specific heats at constant pressure and constant volume is approximately 1.667, which is characteristic of all monoatomic gases. Adsorption. All noble gases are adsorbed by activated wood charcoal at low temperatures. Activated coconut charcoal also adsorbs different gases at different temperatures except helium, which is not adsorbed. Absorbability increases with increase in the atomic masses of these gases. Polarizability of group 18 elements. As the tightness of the electrons cloud decreases with the increase in the size of the atoms, the polarizability of the noble gases increases down the group. Thermal conductivities of noble gases at 273 Kelvin atmospheric pressure decreases with increase in atomic size of the gas from helium to xenon. Chemical properties. Noble gases are chemically inert and usually do not form compounds because of their stable electronic configuration, high ionization enthalpies, and almost zero electron gain enthalpies. Thus, they show valency and are also called as zero-valent elements. Formation of clathrates. When noble gases called get entrapped in the cavities of crystal lattices at certain organic and inorganic substances called host. Cage compounds or clathrates are formed. The only type of interaction in these cage compounds is the relatively weak van der Waals forces, and there is no chemical bonding. These are non-stoichiometric compounds. Formation of interstitial compounds. Compounds in which small atoms of non-metal occupy positions in their interstices of metal lattices are called interstitial compounds. Helium, due to its small size, which matches the size of the interstices of most of the heavy metals, has a very high tendency to form such compounds. Some examples are iron, helium, lead, etc. Other noble gases do not form interstitial compounds due to their large sizes. Uses of noble gases. Helium is the most widely used of all the noble gases. It is used for filling of balloons and airships because of its non-inflammatory and high lifting power, which is 92.6% to that of hydrogen. Oxygen helium in 1:4 mixture is used for treatment of asthma and for artificial respiration in deep sea diving because unlinkage nitrogen. Helium is not soluble in blood even under high pressure. Helium is also used for creating inert atmosphere in chemical reactions. Liquid helium is used as a cryogenic fluid to produce and maintain extremely low temperature for carrying out researches and as a coolant in atomic reactors and superconducting magnets, which form essential part of modern NMR spectrometers and magnetic resonance imaging systems for clinical diagnosis. It is also used in low temperature gas thermometry and as a shield gas for arc welding. Neon. Neon is widely used in neon signs which are used for purposes in the form of brilliant orange-red glow. This color is changed by mixing argon and mercury vapors with neon light bulb. Since the light of neon signs has better penetrating power through fog and moist, so that they are used in beacon lights for safety of air navigations. Argon is mainly used to provide an inert atmosphere in high temperature metallurgical processes. Argon is used for creating inert atmosphere in chemical reactions, welding and metallurgical operations, and for filling in incandescent and fluorescent lamps. It is also used in filling counter tubes and thermoionic tubes. It is also used in the laboratory for handling substances that are air sensitive. There are no significant uses of xenon and krypton. They are used in light bulbs designed for special purposes. Krypton and xenon are also used in gas-filled lamps. However, these gases are superior to argon but are very costly. A mixture of krypton and xenon is also used in some flash tubes for high-speed photography. Radon is used in radioactive research and therapeutics and in the non-surgical treatment of cancer and other malignant growths.